Nebraska weather can change in an instant, from blizzards to flash floods, and from severe thunderstorms to tornadoes. Local officials are encouraging everyone to prepare for all outcomes during Severe Weather Awareness Week in Nebraska. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, despite the cold, rough weather we've had over the past few weeks, this is Severe Weather Awareness Week in Nebraska. This week is designed to remind us that severe weather season is beginning, and we all need to take steps to be ready. Region 22 Emergency Management Director Tim Newman says after the blizzard and flooding that started nearly 2 weeks ago, making a safety plan, having an emergency kit, and reviewing proper safety precautions is on the minds of many.
It's mainly about not becoming a victim, not becoming one of the people that need rescued. So if you can avoid being rescued or avoid the need to be rescued, then that takes the pressure off of the emergency responders that will have to be out rescuing other people who may not have prepared as well.
A statewide tornado drill is scheduled as part of the week on Wednesday, March 27th, with a mock tornado warning to be issued at approximately 9 a.m. Mountain Time. All alert systems will be tested. Schools, healthcare facilities, and businesses are encouraged to test their tornado procedures. And Newman says it's also a good time to sign up for the Panhandle Alert System at panhandlealert.org. Well, more than 400 pieces of waterfowl artwork submitted by local kids from across Nebraska were being judged by a panel of 5 judges in Scottsbluff on Friday. Nebraska Junior Duck Stamp coordinator Lydia Patrick told KNEB News that the contest is for kindergarten through high school students, and entries were being judged in 4 age groups. Patrick says judges for this year's Nebraska artwork covered a broad spectrum.
We have kind of a mix. We have representation from the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, Nebraska Game and Parks Commission, local media, an artist. Michelle Denton is a local artist, and then just like an outdoor conservation type person is the makeup of our 5 judges.
Gering Junior High student Jada Schlotthauer won Best of Show, so her artwork will be used on next year's Nebraska State Waterfowl Stamp, and she'll also go on to compete at Nationals. Well, coming up after the break, a stretch of beautiful weather coming in as early as tomorrow, with highs expected to flirt with the low 70s. Bill Boyer's got your full forecast right after this.
At Platte Valley Bank, we understand that you have a busy life, and that means you don't always have time to come to the bank. That's why we offer user-friendly online and mobile banking with features such as iPay, recurring transfers, and mobile deposit. So you can bank how you want, when you want to. Whether you prefer to bank in person, over the phone, or online, Platte Valley Bank makes it easy to take care of your finances.
The crispy and Cajun fish sandwiches are so simple that everything from the wild-caught Alaskan pollock to the crispy lettuce has to be perfect. Twice.
Arby's, we have the meats.
For sandwiches.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the Arby's Weather Center. Arby's, we have the meats.
Don't kill the messenger, okay? That's the word of the night. You're probably not going to enjoy the 7-day forecast a whole lot. Temps are going to be in the 40s tonight as we get through 7 o'clock. Clear skies overnight will fall into the upper 20s, so not bad out there tonight. So mild weather tomorrow and Wednesday. You're going to really love what's coming tomorrow and Wednesday. Let's just focus on that. Let's forget all the rest of this. Just focus on this. Remember, when it's near 70 degrees or better tomorrow or Wednesday, we had some great weather in here. And then another storm system comes in Thursday. Right now, all indications are we're going to be getting more accumulating snow, and some of it, unfortunately, could be heavy at times. 47 yesterday was the high. Didn't quite get to normal. Took it that record low, one above in 1894, and it was 82 back in 1907. We're breaking records on this side of things, though. Almost 2.5 inches of moisture for the month. That is 3+ times above normal for where we should be this time of year. Over 3 inches for the year already, almost double of where we should be. Well, it is Severe Weather Awareness Week, and we want to go over a couple of terminologies on some things that you're going to hear as we go through the next few months. The biggest one is watch and warning. And what's the difference between a watch and a warning? Well, a severe thunderstorm or a tornado watch just means get ready. They're issued when a specific hazard, a tornado, a severe thunderstorm, or flash flood, when that is possible. So when severe thunderstorm or tornado are possible, that's when you're going to see the watch. It just means that conditions are favorable. And again, if you remember anything, a watch just simply means to get ready. Now, a warning, on the other hand, that means take action. An event is occurring or imminent. That means a tornado has been sighted, a tornado has been indicated by radar, severe thunderstorm has been reported or indicated by radar, or flash flooding is occurring or is imminent. That is the time, again, take action when a thunderstorm or tornado or flash flood warning is issued to save property and lives. So if you remember anything from Severe Weather Awareness Week, a watch means get ready, a warning means it's time to take action. Those are some very valuable terms that you're going to hear through the next couple of months as we go forward with Severe Weather Awareness Week. Tomorrow we'll talk a little bit more about Severe Weather Awareness Week. Wednesday is the tornado drill day in Nebraska. 54 right now in Denver and Lyman. We have a band of thunderstorms that have moved here across central Nebraska this afternoon. A little cooler there. Hastings at 49, Norfolk at 44. Here in the Panhandle, it's 55 in Ogallala and 51 in Mullen. Only 42, though, up in Valentine. Here's 54. Scottsbluff, Kimball, and Sidney. Very nice conditions out there. Upper 40s and some low 50s. Winds are out of the northwest, making it feel a little cooler. Anywhere from 10 to 20 miles an hour. So that's made it feel not quite as warm as what it actually is out there. But we've got some great weather coming your way here as we go forward for the rest of the week. Flew into that pretty quickly, but we do have a couple of flood advisories. This flood advisory out here for Sioux County into portions of Box Butte County. You can see that runs until 2:15 in the morning. Till 9:30 tonight, a flood warning for Dawes County, including the Chadron, Crawford, Whitney areas. So again, flood warning in the lighter shade green area, aerial flood advisories in the lighter green area, and that again continues to be for some flooding caused by runoff from the snowmelt. No flooding concerns tomorrow. When you get on the bus, it'll be sunny, about 29. Come home to partly cloudy skies, maybe even mostly cloudy, but look at that. Won't even need the jacket on the way home at room temperature, 68 degrees. There's those showers and storms we mentioned. They're going to push off to the east. We have a few light showers possible here across the region. Don't expect much out of them, though. I think they're going to be few and far between. And as we go through the rest of the night, we'll start to clear out a little bit. Temperatures are going to be pretty comfortable out there in the upper 20s to low 30s here across the region. Now let's get back to tomorrow. Sunshine starts our day, and I think we're going to have a decent start to the day. Then we're going to see a few clouds around here as we go through the afternoon. We'll call it partly cloudy skies, but most of all, a pretty nice day coming our way tomorrow. Not much in the way of winds, and again, just a few hit or miss clouds out there, but generally speaking, a pretty nice day coming our way. And temperatures, boy, we're going well up into the 60s, even near 70 for some of us tomorrow. These are some of the warmest temperatures we've seen of the year. Certainly looks great to see on the map tomorrow with very mild conditions out there. Well, then we're going to take the good with the bad. We're going to look at our extended outlook. This is Thursday morning now. You can see maybe a few showers here across the eastern portions of the Panhandle. Those should move off. By Thursday afternoon, we'll start to see some rain in here. I think by Thursday night late, we'll start to see it mix with a little bit of snow. And then by Friday morning, we should be all snow here across our region and snowing for a good portion of the day Friday. Maybe a brief break, and then Saturday, maybe another round of some morning snow showers before things move on. So what are we looking at for snow accumulations? We won't talk amounts right now. We're just going to talk potential for some light to moderate accumulations. Certainly looks likely for all of us. Maybe even some heavier accumulations are possible. in portions of the area. Again, right now this is early, but this is where we see the best potential for some heavier snows from this storm system. So we'll have to keep a close eye on it. It does look like a big bulk of this snow or this precip on Friday is going to fall in the form of snow. No snow around tonight, maybe a shower or two early, 27 for your low. Tomorrow, a beautiful day. We get to put the mild sticker on there. It's 70 degrees. Gorgeous day out there tomorrow, light breezes. In our 7-day forecast, we continue that very nice weather on Wednesday. Then by Thursday, we told you the storm system arrives. It comes in the form of showers and thunderstorms late in the day. Snow on Friday, accumulating snow a good bet. Saturday, highs only near 43. And then Monday and Sunday, Monday, we warm up a little bit into the low 50s, but still back to cooler conditions out there. And then I think by the middle of next week, we could be looking at another storm system approaching the region.
The crispy and Cajun fish sandwiches are so simple that everything from the wild-caught Alaskan pollock to the crispy lettuce has to be perfect. Twice.
Arby's, we have the meats.
For sandwiches.
Prom season is just around the corner, and fellas, it's time to start preparing to look dapper for your big night. Here at Tuxedos and Men's Formal Wear by Angela's, we have everything you need, from a full selection of tuxedos and suits, a wide variety of ties and bow ties, vests, and more. So whether you're looking to rent or buy, we've got all the looks to make you look fly. Make sure you stop by our office, located at Weeboard 21 Center in Gering, to take a look at all of our options to help you look great for your prom night. Call us at 635-0001 or find us on Facebook.
Are you ready to join the celebration? Then what are you waiting for? Switch to Viero today and find out exactly why we're better. More towers than the competition, convenient stores in your neighborhood, friendly, helpful customer service, and top phones at excellent values, such as the iPhone XR for free. That's right, get a free iPhone XR when you purchase any other iPhone of equal or greater value. Viero Wireless, your better choice for wireless service.
Who is Hydrotex? Hydrotex manufactures and distributes high-performance lubricants and fuel improvers. We've been helping customers improve their operations for over 80 years with products made in the USA. We sell directly to customers and cut out the middleman and offer excellent service and value. Our products last longer and work better so that you spend less time maintaining equipment and more time making money. Whether you're in a factory, farm, fleet, or food processing facility, Hydrotex can help you. Visit hydrotexoil.com or call 308-635-8162. Welcome back. A 46-year-old Scottsbluff man is facing several felony charges after a Thursday incident at McCaffrey Park in Scottsbluff. Court documents say that Brandon Pate was arrested near Park and West 15th Street after a male confronted him for urinating in public. Pate reportedly pulled a knife, threatened to slit the man's throat, and chased him while making slashing motions. Police apprehended Pate, who was subsequently charged with use of a deadly weapon to commit a felony, felon in possession of a deadly weapon, and terroristic threats. Bond was set at $100,000 at 10%. Sticking with the course is a 29-year-old Scottsbluff man arrested for driving under suspension earlier this month is now facing 2 additional felony charges. John Dunn was arrested on March 19th for driving under suspension, and his passenger was arrested for having brass knuckles, a marijuana pipe, and a meth pipe. During a March 20th jail call, Dunn said he was not going to let her go down for him because he made her hold those items. Police then issued a warrant for his arrest for new charges of possession of a deadly weapon by a prohibited person and possession of methamphetamine. A preliminary hearing was scheduled for this morning in Scottsbluff County Court for the latest charges. And drivers who travel through one of Scottsbluff's busier intersections are being advised that the traffic lights at Avenue I and South Beltline will be down Tuesday for repairs. In a release, Public Works Director Mark Bowles says the work is expected to begin at 7 a.m. and 4-way stop signs will be in place while the lights are down. The work is expected to be completed by 4 p.m., but travelers are encouraged to use caution while the repairs are conducted. Well, straight ahead, Chris Cottrell catches up with WNCC softball coach Katie Groves. He'll be back at the sports desk right after this.
More time on the road means more time in the shop. Take your car, truck, or SUV to High Tech Automotive. With 10 bays and commitment to quality service and customer care, we can do it all, from general maintenance to more serious problems. High Tech Automotive, between Frank Parts and Baumgars.
The Mixing Bowl in Gering, serving breakfast and lunch every day using Grandma Ruth's recipes for 5 years. Stop for lunch and try a Cali Turkey BLT or one of our gourmet burgers. Have a homemade cabbage burger or butterball soup on Thursdays. Or try our weekend brunch and have cinnamon roll pancakes or the roasted duck Benedict. Stop by the Mixing Bowl on your way to work and grab a freshly baked muffin, Grebel, or Dana Kuga out of our bakery case and a specialty coffee made just for you. The Mixing Bowl, 1945 10th Street in Gering, bringing great food and great people together.
Now, sports from the Western Hearing Clinic Sports Desk. Western Hearing Clinic, the Panhandle's choice for better hearing, helping you hear what matters most.
There's been a little bit of the change in plans for today here from the TV Sports Desk. Told you last Thursday that today would focus on new head football coach at Scottsbluff, Judd Hall. We're going to slide that back to this Thursday. Reason for the change? Well, weather and the wacky seasons that have been WNCC softball and baseball. The two teams have played a combined 54 games so far this year, and all of them, all 54, have come on the road away from Cleveland Field and Volunteer Field. The softball squad coming off a weekend series where they won 3 of 4 games at Lamar Saturday and Sunday. It's literally been a wild ride so far this season.
You know, it's always tricky being where we're located and the weather that we get, but this year it's been brutal. I mean, we haven't even practiced outside since January 12th, and I'm even more thankful we got out then. But it's hard when you've got to practice indoors when you play an outdoor sport. But thankfully we didn't have a ton scheduled early on at home. We've missed 1 home series thus far. Everything else has been scheduled on the road just because the weather typically gets us, and it's just easier to go on the road and know we're going to be on the road than think we're going to be at home and surprise we're on the road. But it's been tricky and it's been tough, and I'm thankful my kids have been resilient and have enjoyed being inside at least practicing and being around each other, and we're doing okay.
So 30 road games to start the year. The team sits 15-15 overall. Conference record at 7-3. They've played some highly rated clubs so far, and all things considered, they're sitting in a great spot at 500.
You know, I think the biggest thing is we haven't been outside to practice. I mean, we're 15-15 and practicing in a gym, and that's not where we play. We're hitting inside, and you don't really get to see a ball fly. And sometimes there's some little adjustments you can make individually, seeing a ball go down instead of up. But we've played some of the best competition in the country this year, and my kids continuously just grit it out, and they're tough-nosed, and I think we're where we need to be right now, and we should stack up fair later on.
One of the bright spots of the season so far on one of the recent road trips down to Texas was the opportunity to catch up with former Cougars head coach Maria Wynn Ratliff at Tyler Junior College.
She's a huge mentor in my life, a great friend. She's family. It was good to see her, and my kids went and played really tough against them. They're ranked number 3 in the country right now, and my kids went toe-to-toe with them. But it's always good to see family and see friends and see people that care about us and care about our program and our kids, and our family support on the road's been huge.
Now, if you're looking at the schedule, the Cougars will be on the road again this weekend at nationally ranked Otero Junior College, and their first home games aren't scheduled to take place until April 6th. That's 17 days until the end of the regular season. Just this morning, Coach and her crew, well, they were out moving snow from Volunteer Field just so they could try and get outside to practice later today.
We're getting to play at home on April 6th, and we're going to put in whatever work we can to make that happen. Right now we're underwater, and we've got about 5-foot snowdrift still that we're just continuously spreading out, but it's hard to get on the field to spread it out when you're standing in water up to your ankles when you sink in the dirt. So we're trying not to tear up the field and cause more damage in the process, but we're going to do whatever we can to make that home game happen. But we can't be frustrated. it is what it is, and we're just hoping that April 6th, everybody's out there supporting us and ready to show what Volunteer Field means and what it's about.
That's Cougar softball as Road Warriors this season. Cougar baseball, same story. They're 8-16 on the year, and all 24 of their games have come away from home. The Cougars were going for a series win this afternoon in Beatrice against Southeast Community College after the split yesterday. We'll recap today's games at the radio sports desk coming up tomorrow morning. KNEB.com has some other weekend event recaps, including boys golf for Gering. That was at North Platte late last week, and a pair of track meets that were held. Those were locally here Saturday. Get results from all three of those events at KNEB.com. That's the latest today from right here at the Western Hearing Clinic Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell. Ryan back at it with a check of the community calendar when we come back right after this on KNEB.TV.
It pays to be the early bird at Renewal by Anderson of Wyoming during our Early Bird Triple Savings Sale. Right now, you'll save 20% on any window and patio door. Plus, don't pay anything until 2020. That's no money down, no payments, and no interest until 2020. Plus, receive a free glass upgrade with the purchase of 3 or more superior quality Renewal by Anderson windows or patio doors. Call 307-472-2199 to book your free in-home estimate today and take advantage of our Early Bird Triple Savings Sale.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
Why do we work all hours of the night? Head towards challenges instead of turning away, and work together to solve the toughest problems so you can enjoy the little things and all the big moments life has to offer. Tri-State and our family of electric cooperatives. Brighter, stronger, better together.
It is never too early to start planning for retirement, and working with an experienced financial advisor can put you on the right path.
At Platte Valley Investment Center, our team of financial advisors will work with you every step of the way to maximize your retirement income.
Call me, Jody Rosiska, or Rick Morehouse, financial advisors, to set up your free no-obligation consultation.
Raymond James Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC. Life well planned.
And finally tonight, in the wake of historic flooding in eastern Nebraska, final fundraising totals are in for the widely successful Nebraska Strong Phone-a-thon from Friday. The event was spearheaded by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and the American Red Cross. Volunteers manned the phone lines for roughly 18 hours on Friday. Some of those volunteers included Nebraska Governor Pete Ricketts and U.S. Senators Deb Fischer and Ben Sass. When all was said and done, $436,719 was raised during the event.
You know, Nebraska has seen devastation and death and despair, but we have also seen caring and compassion and neighbor helping neighbor. We want to thank our first responders. We want to thank the Guard. We want to thank Omaha Steaks for setting up this call center, the American Red Cross for reaching out and figuring out a way where Nebraskans can come together and help their neighbors even more by making calls and contributing here.
The latest estimates that Nebraska sustained from the flooding has surpassed the $1 billion mark. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you here next time.